back, everybody. I am Mish.
I'm Bree, and this is Chat MBTea,
where we talk about life and shoot the shit. So let's get into it. Do we have any updates?
I got my hair done. It's dark. I'm so happy. I'm back to myself, you know?
Woo. We love it. We love you, Dark.
Thanks.
It looks so good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How about you? Anything new?
I went to brunch.
How was brunch?
And brunch was good. Actually, the most wild creation I think I've ever seen on a brunch menu. It was a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiched with banana bread.
Ugh, that sounds delish.
And it was phenomenal. It was, I will be dreaming about it. It was so good. It was so good. And it's bloody gorgeous out today.
Bloody gorgeous out.
It's bloody gorgeous. That's how I meant to say it. But it didn't translate.
Yeah, I get it.
Out of my mouth.
It is. It actually is really nice outside today.
Yeah, it's
Very.
just really windy. Super annoying. But
Just like the
anyway.
summer. What are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about
We're in a move. We're in. Brain. We are in a weird mood today.
we are wily today. I don't know what it is.
You just said that word and it brought back like a random memory of me being on like, I think it was like a Reddit story. And there it was like a horror mystery type of story that like I've somehow gotten like synced into after reading through a billion like Am I the Assholes?
Okay.
And it was a story about this like show and this guy named Wiley, and he was evil and he was like screwing with these kids, and I read the whole thing, like every subreddit of it. It was good. That memory didn't exist until you just said that word.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Anyway, we're talking about spring cleaning for the soul today.
Ooh.
Because it was like a solid 60 degrees today. Spring is right around the corner, hopefully. So let's talk about it.
Yes. All right. So spring cleaning. I feel like obviously, like, of course, we're going to deep clean and do the whole actual spring cleaning, which I think is super, super important. But it's also just decluttering your entire life. So we're getting into how to not only refresh your space, but your body, your mind, and your energy. Because let's be honest, it's a new season. Some of us are feeling like a whole new person.
The seasonal depression is slowly
sinking away.
fading.
Exactly. It's time to like recenter, reconnect, and get back to it.
Hell yeah.
So let's start with actual cleaning.
Let's.
I know that you have so many like thoughts and feelings and things that you want to like deep spring clean. So do you want to like talk about any of that?
Yes, I would love that. Okay. So we moved into our house in July, end of July. So it's been 7 months.
Holy, it's been that
It's been
long.
7 months.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? Do you know what throws me off? Is your housewarming was a couple months after?
It was in
It's in like October.
October. Yeah.
So it doesn't like feel like it's been even close
Yeah.
to a year yet. It's at least for me.
Yeah. No,
But-
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Damn, 7 months. That's crazy.
Wow.
So we've been living here for 7 months, and we moved in and shit just got thrown.
Mm-hmm.
Like wherever it fit, that's where it went.
Yeah.
Especially in the kitchen and like the pantry and things like that. And it drives me absolutely crazy, and I need to do something about it.
Yeah.
So I need to dedicate like a weekend or 3 to just cleaning.
What a time frame. A weekend or 3.
Here's the thing. I get sidetracked. Okay?
Oh, I feel that. I
I
really
start
do.
in one corner, and then 30 minutes later, everything in the one corner is out on the floor, and I'm on the opposite side of the house doing something completely different.
Yep.
So however long it's going to take is however long it's going to take, but I really need to go through all of my pantries and my cabinets and whatever and like clean everything out. Ginger's like, don't you dare throw away any food. I will eat it. But yeah, and then our closets, my closet specifically, I really need to like purge and donate what I don't wear. So I've been trying to hang like the clothes that I wear, hang them backwards on the hanger when I wear them so that I know I wore them and I will wear them again. And then hopefully, if my mind will allow, by the end of the season, I can look at the ones that I didn't turn around and be like, okay, I did not wear you. Am I really going to wear you next year? And then it's just a battle between my mind that's like,
yeah,
yes, I can fit this in somewhere, or like, no, it's time.
I'm so opposite with that. Where if I see something in my closet like too many times and I like refuse to go near it, I'm like, I'm donating it like today. Like, I don't even have to like go through and like purge because I'm like, get rid of it. I don't wear it. I don't like it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Struggling to purge is not an issue that I have. It's the issue that I have is after I purge that I'm like, oh, I have so much room. And then I go shop.
Yeah. That's a problem. That is a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like the physical, it's kind of the physical stuff. And, you know, just like my equivalent to like a clothes chair.
Oh, I have one. Right.
Is my hamper. It's like the top of my hamper because it has a lid.
So I
just throw everything on there in the bathroom. And like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Because I look at it and it makes me crazy, but then I also don't do anything about it.
I get that. I mean, I have this bad habit where I'll fold all my clothes.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing.
And they'll go in the laundry basket, and the laundry basket will sit on the floor of my room.
Yeah.
And it's just not put away. And like, it's there. I literally have to open up 4 drawers and like, it'll be done.
Right.
But the act of physically putting it away, I don't know what it drains my battery like no other.
No, I totally feel you, especially the last few weekends where we've been so busy. My fiance's been doing the laundry and he folds all of my clothes and he puts it on our dresser. And it'll sit there for a whole week until we do laundry again. And he's just putting it next to each other. Like, I'm so sorry. I know I need to put this away.
It's just not there yet.
And he's like, just tell me where it goes. I'm like, I can't. I need to do it myself. It's really bad. But yes, I agree with you. That's a whole other issue that I need to get on. But yeah.
I will say though, my clothes chair is clean clothes. Like it's not like it's not like clothes that I could like rewear or anything like that. Like it's like just clean clothes that need to be hung.
Yeah.
Which is even more of a process than just putting them in the drawers. So that's tomorrow's problem. Like tomorrow I actually have a day. So like I can't wait to like, you know, I change my sheets. I'm going to like vacuum my mattress, like actually like Lysol it. I think I'm taking my books down to like dust and wipe everything. Like that's how intense I'm going this time.
Wow.
Yeah. So to give some clarification there, I have a crap ton of books.
A lot.
Like
more than a crap ton.
2 bookshelves worth of books. And I dust around them, but you have to like take them down at some point and like actually dust underneath and like dust the books themselves. And I just haven't had the mental capacity to do that. So like it's on my list for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah. I mean, and the last kind of point about like physical spring cleaning that I need to work on, again, in this house specifically, is decorating, because it's really just like a bare minimum in this house. And, you know, it's sad. It's just sad. Like, okay, we have the furniture. We're good on all of that.
Right.
But there's like all of the walls are bare. We have one painting of Ginge.
I know. I love that painting.
Hanging. It was a gift for my birthday. It was a gift from my aunt and uncle for my birthday last year. And that's like the only piece of art that we have. That's the only thing on our walls. We have nothing else. And I really desperately want to like create more of a cozy, homey environment.
Yeah.
And also seasonal.
Okay.
Right? Like spring with the tulips and like the bunnies.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. But then also I look at the space and I'm like, I don't want to overdo it. And like, I also don't know where to put this. So it's a battle. And we're also artwork wise, we're waiting. We have our engagement photos.
So I was going to ask, do you want to do like photos? Because you have great photos.
So part of me is like waiting for the wedding, like waiting for our wedding photos. And then we'll have all of our material that we can work with and then kind of work with it from there. But yeah, it's just, I really need to liven up the space a little bit.
I get that.
Like, we got curtains for our living room last week.
I know they look beautiful.
Thank you. We've been here 7 months and we're just now getting curtains. And the only reason we got curtains was because the houses behind us are like just about to move in. So we needed like someone to surprise. So yeah,
I mean, it makes you feel any better. I've had curtains for a very long time. I just never closed them.
No, you don't. And that's okay.
I'm the naked neighbor and I'm all right with that.
That's okay. But you're also like, we are window to window. We're like this close.
That's fair. I mean, I have a really weird neighbor.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
like I should close my curtains. I don't care enough.
Yeah. I get it. But yeah, that's a little bit about my like physical cleaning goals.
No, absolutely. I get
spring.
That. For sure. I think you've pretty much covered just about everything. Like besides like going through and like cleaning my books, I need to actually get a different desk. So you've seen the desk in my room. It's a very, very narrow desk. It's about as narrow as this table is.
Yeah.
And I have a monitor and 2 laptops that I'm working on consistently. And that's not including like my personal laptop for other things that I have to do throughout the day. And I just don't have enough space.
Yeah.
So I did find a standing desk, which I think I want to order. So that way I can work sitting down, but I can also work standing up.
Yeah.
Because my ass gets sore from sitting. And I'm like, I just want to be standing, but I don't have a place where my laptop is high enough.
Right.
So I think that's my next like big, it's not really a big purchase, but like next purchase.
Yeah.
To like kind of get my life in order and make it a workable space.
Yes, for sure.
Because I don't have a lot of room in there, but just something.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that'll be super helpful. I like that. It's a good idea.
Yeah, trying. I think the next thing though is a digital declutter.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have to really digitally declutter. So like getting rid of all of those photos, like the screenshots, the random like blurry pictures, old situationships, relationship pictures.
Yeah.
Just getting rid of all the stuff that you like save that you're like, oh, I'm going to look back on. You never do.
Yeah. My issue is taking 1,000,001 pictures of one thing, but never deleting the other 1,000,000 ones of them. And that's my problem. And my storage hates me. But yeah, that's on the list to do. I really need to go through all of the pictures and just delete. Just like leave one.
Actually, there's an app for that. I downloaded it, but now I have to like pay for it, so I stopped using it because you only get like 25 photos a day after the first week. But it's literally, let's see if I can find it. Photo. Swipe wipe is what it's called. What's this one?
And what does it do?
So literally, you go and you open it, and then it's kind of like Tinder but for photos. And then you can literally go back as far as you'd like. So these are all the ones that I've done. And let's say I hit February 16th. If I want to delete it, I swipe that way. If I want to keep it, I swipe that way. So like delete, keep, delete, keep. And literally just going through. And you're like swiping through them instead of having to like manually look through all of them.
See.
And then it'll automatically delete them from your camera roll.
That's a great idea. My only issue with that is, for example, if I'm taking a selfie, right, and I take like 13 of them, I need to go back and forth through all of them.
And figure out which one you like the best.
Exactly.
No, I feel that. I do.
Yeah.
But before you actually delete them, it like pulls up all the ones you deleted and you can determine whether or not you want to actually go through.
Okay. Smart.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just something.
That's a smart idea. But yeah, we also unfollowing speaking of digital cleanses and spring cleaning, unfollowing and muting accounts that don't really
serve you.
Yeah.
No, I think that's so important. I mean, I unfollow everyone. Like, if I unfollow you, please don't think like I have anything against you. Like, if we don't talk on a daily basis, I don't see a reason to be in the know about what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. I'm nosy.
I mean, I am too. And like, I regret it later because I'm like, oh, what's going on with that? But at the same time, I'm like,
yeah, I don't unfollow people, really. I just am like, if I'm not interested, I just keep scrolling. You know?
Interesting.
Yeah. But anyway.
Oh, I'm very excited for this.
Go ahead.
Energy cleansing. Energy. So I'm a firm believer in like saging your space and like getting rid of negative energies. So it's actually been something on my list to do since like the new year, and we're in March. So it's fine. It's fine.
Do you have sage?
I do.
Okay.
I own a crap ton of sage actually.
Mm-hmm.
And just like going through saging, rearranging anything that you feel like isn't in the best position for you. But saging specifically, because I do feel like I'm in my room so often, and there are many people who have been in my room over the last like year that I feel like there's energy that could be there that I just want to clear it out, cleanse it, and really give myself the opportunity to bring in
positive.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially after this new year, I feel like I've been on a very big kick on staying positive and doing all of this, and I'd like to clear it out so that way that's what I know is in there.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you.
Thanks.
That's nice. I don't sage.
I know.
But I will like open the windows if it's nice out. I love fresh air.
Fresh air is always good.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really go wrong with fresh air.
Right. So, yeah. That's about it for me.
Okay.
There. Moving on. So we talked about physically cleaning out your space, digital declutter, and energy cleansing. Let's talk about physical refresh and what we're doing for spring cleaning, taking care of your body. First and foremost, nutrition and meal prep and what we're putting in our bodies and things like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I know you personally have like just started meal prepping and like doing all of that in terms of like hitting macros and all of that. So like, how do you feel like that's going? Like, what are some things that like you wish you knew before you started?
So I've actually done it a few times before this past time, and I'm not strong enough to continue it. Like once I fall off the wagon, it's very hard for me to go back.
Okay.
On it. I feel like this past time when I started, I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago, I did so well. I did not stray. I counted I logged every single thing that I ate or drank, and it was amazing. I felt better. I saw the number on the scale go down. It was good for me. And then this past Thursday, just so happened to like, there was an event and I was crazy busy and I wasn't able to do what I normally do every day. So that threw me off. And then Friday, same thing. And then, today we went out to brunch. So it's like, there's these little periods of time that screw me. And then it's very hard to go back because then I feel discouraged because I saw on the scale that everything that I lost in the past 2 weeks just came right back in a matter of a day. So
do you weigh yourself every day?
I do.
So like you have to remember that your body fluctuates, like period. So like you didn't gain that weight. It could be water weight. It could be bloating. It could be a number of other factors. And I think we've talked about this a million times. I am a firm believer, like I don't like scales to begin with, but I'll weigh myself once a week on the same day at around the same time. And at least it gives you like a consistent idea.
Yeah.
So that way you kind of have a baseline rather than like, because it's so discouraging when you get on the scale one day and like magically gain 3 pounds overnight and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to not eat anything today because I gained 3 pounds. You didn't actually gain 3 pounds, you know? I mean, I've been meal prepping for the last like 2 months. I haven't gone as far as like macro counting. I know that all my meals fall within macros that I should be eating. And that's kind of the end of where I sit with that. I get too obsessed with the numbers, so it can't go that far. But the one thing that I think has made this time around of meal prepping much easier is I haven't cut any foods out completely.
Yeah.
Because I was very big with like, oh, well, I'm not doing any carbs, or I'm not having any sweets.
Yeah.
And then you have that day where you're like, oh my God, I want sweets, I want this. And you eat a pint of ice cream and you're like, oh, I'm an awful human being.
Yeah.
I stopped eating my macros.
Yeah.
But this time, like if I want a piece of chocolate, I'll go and eat a piece of chocolate. If I want a cookie, I'll go and eat a cookie.
Yeah.
And in the long run, I've been able to stick to it much more because I haven't been deprived of anything that I really wanted.
Yeah, makes sense. Similarly, like I'll log it.
Yeah.
In, my fitness pal or whatever. Like I'll log it and make sure that it's still within whatever I can have, but I make room for it.
I see.
Yeah. Because I need to have, like, especially after dinner, I need to have a sweet. I need to.
Little sweet treat.
I have to. Otherwise, just put me to bed. Like, I'm not going to be able to sit there after dinner and, like, be okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. I need just
something. I get it.
Yeah. A lot of times, though, Poppy actually helps curb that for me.
Yes. I love a Poppy.
Poppy's so good. Instead of, because I crave when I eat dinner specifically, sweet, right? Like a sweet drink. I'll crave like Coke or Dr. Pepper. And obviously when you're on the journeys that we are, not really the greatest thing to do.
No.
So I drink Poppy and like that helps with the, sweetness and those types of cravings. So that's been good. And I log that too. I'm like, it's totally fine.
I like Olipop better, not because it's better, but because they have a cherry Coke one flavor, and that's like my favorite drink ever. So that occasionally, especially like during the week when I go into the office, I know I'm gonna want to pick and snack, so I'll bring that, and then I have like my little sweet with my lunch, and it stops me from going to like pick at other things that I don't necessarily need.
Right. All right, now that we've bantered about food long enough, I think we can move on because I am getting hungry. So, the gym.
The gym. Honestly,
it's a lot. What?
I like heard the wind even with the headphones on, and I was
like, it's wild out there.
Wild. I just thank you. Like Mish is the reason I got back in the gym. Like. And I am so thankful. We've been working out together for the last like 2 months.
So, yeah, something like
just
that.
about.
Yeah.
And
it's been amazing.
She pushes me in a way that I can't push myself.
Same. You push me in a way that I can't push myself.
And I look forward to our gym days.
Same. Me too. I come home and my fiance's like, how's the gym? And I'm like, it was awesome.
Like, our description of the gym coming home is very different. You come home and you're like, it was awesome. I loved it. I come home to my mom and I'm like, I died in the best way, but I died.
Yeah, but like, so we feel the same thing. We just verbalize it very differently. But yeah, it's awesome. We're like, I'm hitting PRs that I never thought that I would. So it's just, I mean, having that like routine and release is so important, and especially going into the spring and like talking about spring cleaning is just finding that routine that works for you. Getting out there and pushing yourself healthily or whatever.
No, for sure. I think also like having a routine in the gym is so helpful. And just being able to like know what you're doing. Like when you get there, because I think that's the scariest part, is when I go and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing today. And I feel like I'm just wandering around. I feel very out of place. But when I walk in, I'm like, okay, I have X, Y, and Z I have to hit today. Great. I'm in and out. I have a good time and it's fine.
Yeah. And also don't, because I know this was me for a while, don't get discouraged if you don't know what you're doing in the gym.
Oh, yeah.
Because if that's preventing you from going, what I did for me, I made a list of the workouts that I wanted to hit that after going a few times and like I found what works for me and my body, these are the workouts that I want to hit. And I made a plan out of it on what day I do what workout and whatever. So don't get discouraged. You'll get there. You'll figure out wherever the equipment is in the gym. Everyone starts somewhere. So
for sure,
don't let it be discouraging.
I think the other thing is like there, especially now with like fitness culture being such like a big thing, there's so many things on like Instagram and all of that of people doing these like crazy workouts. It doesn't have to be that crazy.
Don't do the crazy. I'm just going to tell you right now. Don't do the crazy workouts.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple and keep it basic. Go back to the basics. The basics always work.
Literally. And wholeheartedly, if you don't know like what to do, literally Google beginner workout in the gym.
Yeah.
Like weightlifting, if that's what you like to do. I mean, that's what we like to do. But, and start from there and figure out what works. Also, Google videos on how to do it. Film yourself doing it.
Yeah.
See if you're like, okay, am I doing this properly? Like what? Or ask someone. Wholeheartedly, if someone came over to me and was like, am I doing this right? Or can you help me? I would be like, absolutely. What do you mean?
Yeah.
We're much nicer than we look. I feel like a lot of people in the gym have just like straight up RBFs.
Yeah.
Except for CC. They don't count.
They just are RBF as a human being. But also, like, I don't think anyone would care to do this, but if you're genuinely struggling and you vibe with us, ask us.
Seriously.
Like, we'll help you out. We also, me specifically, I was not a weightlifting person at all whatsoever. So I started at like literally ground zero. But yeah, if you want to DM us or email us or text us on our website.
Yeah. I mean, by no means are we like certified in like bodybuilding or anything or personal training. Not like that. But if you're just like, hey, like, can you just give me like a starting point? We can definitely help.
Yeah, for sure.
Ah, the gym.
It's a love-hate relationship.
There's some other healthy habits that do make a big difference in like your physical well-being. And I struggle with the first one, which is sleep. I try. I really do try. You'd be very proud. I'll show you my Aura app. It has, I went to bed at like 12:15 the last couple of nights, which is...
God, I'm in like REM at that time. An earthquake couldn't wake me. No way.
That's early for me.
I'm proud of you.
I'm thankful that it's, not 2, 3, because I was pushing almost 4 a.m. at some points. And so now we're at 12:15.
I'm proud. Let's knock it down to 12 tonight. And then we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right. Let's try.
Okay.
Spring cleaning. Healthy habits.
Drink your water.
Yeah, that's a problem that I have.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't drink water.
At all?
I will if I'm thirsty.
But
that's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it that, like, do you not like that it doesn't have a taste?
No. I actually like water. I prefer water. I don't know what it is. But, like, okay, so in the morning, right, I'll have my coffee.
Making me thirsty, but continue.
I'm making myself thirsty, actually.
The water's over there.
Yeah. In the morning, I drink my coffee, which will last until about, like, 12 o'clock, which is when I eat. Right? And then I'm full from eating.
Okay.
So when I drink water, I feel full and I feel bloated. And then when I feel bloated, I don't want to drink water.
I think the other part, like, you're eating more than you typically do with your macros.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an adjustment regardless.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm eating less than I have been. So, like, when I'm, like, getting hungry or, like, snacking, the first thing I do is pick up my water bottle and drink. So that way it's like, okay. And then I feel that satiated feeling and I'm like, all right, and can move on.
Yeah.
I'm also just always thirsty.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I need to personally, I need to work on drinking more water.
Add some fruit to it. It makes it more fun.
I've done that. And like my fruit will just sit there. Like I've done the lemon and the strawberry and the mint. Like it's good.
Yeah.
It's aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
But like
I get after like an hour and like I get weirded out.
Right?
I'm like, take it out. It's like literally causing bacteria to grow.
Yeah, like it's just, whatever.
I understand.
And this summer I feel like it's better because I get hot and I need to cool myself down.
Okay. Fair.
I think in the winter just like I have my coffee and then, I'm full from food. And then we go to the gym. I'll drink some water at the gym. And then I come home and like I'll have a Poppy with my dinner. So I'm not really.
Yeah, I get that. That's a fair assessment.
Okay. So moving on from physical refresh, spiritual. This is all you, girlfriend.
I've been on a journey, a spiritual journey this year. And honestly, like I'm loving it. I highly recommend it. But reconnecting with what grounds you. So I think it's really, really easy, especially in today's like society that we live in, to get kind of pulled in all different directions and disconnected with yourself. I know at least for me, that's how I feel. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm constantly doing other things and feeling like me is difficult sometimes. So one of the big things that I've started doing that has helped tremendously is journaling. And I know that sounds so weird, but literally just putting your thoughts down on paper and working through those things, it has helped me like reconnect with and actually figure out what I'm feeling. Because a lot of the times I'm like, go. I don't have time for that. We'll deal with it later. Mm-hmm. And then later never comes.
Right.
So if I make 5-10 minutes for me to just write out my day and like what I was feeling throughout the day, it forces me to like check in with myself and say, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like journaling. I also have been doing a lot of shadow work journal prompts. So like really working on like your inner child and all of that. Like just we love it.
I love it for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How about you? What do you do to like recenter yourself?
I'm religious, mm-hmm. right? I'm Orthodox Christian. I was born and raised in the Orthodox Church. So I think for me it's praying.
Okay.
Right? Like that's how I kind of center and just feel overall better. I'll pray not only to God, but also to my grandma who, God rest her soul, passed away 3 years ago tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Very sad. But she was my rock and she was a very, very religious person. So I feel like she specifically, I connect with just the most, speaking to her. So that's kind of how I reconnect, yeah, and recenter. I don't meditate or do anything like that. But yeah.
I think that's solid. Like that's fantastic.
I do want to, with spring cleaning and just kind of whatever, I do want to go to church more. I feel like I've been slacking. I know I've been slacking. So yeah, that's on my list.
I love it.
Yeah.
You do you.
Yeah. Letting go of what longer
to do.
Letting go of what no longer serves you.
Yes.
People, habits, beliefs, what's worth holding on to?
If it's not adding to your life in a positive way, get rid of it.
Yeah, facts.
Whether it's a person, a thing, I don't care. Just chuck it. Chuck it in the... I can't say that word. I'm going to say it. Chuck it in the fucking bucket, okay? Just get rid of it.
I did not see that coming. I was like, what can you say? And then you rhymed it. Too, you rhymed it. And I was like, whoa. That's awesome.
Thanks. I like that one.
That was a good one.
I know. Just get rid of it. It's not serving you. It's time to go. It's done.
Yeah, I agree.
Anything that I missed?
No, that's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, do what's best for you at the end of the day.
Of course.
That's all.
Oh, this one's really good. Mental clarity, decluttering your mind. So we've pretty much have a lot of the same views in terms of mental clarity.
Mm-hmm.
So what's something that you think is important in terms of decluttering your mind and getting back to yourself?
I think being able to actually understand and reflect on what's going on in your mind. What you said earlier, kind of, I'm going to go off of where you're like, go, 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 go. I think that's an unhealthy avoidance. And like being go, 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 if that's what you need to do in the moment, fine. But take a beat afterwards to be like, that was exhausting, or I need a minute, or, whatever. Like make the time for yourself to have the space to feel whatever you need to feel.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I completely agree. Also, like having a safe place to do that. So I'm a firm believer in therapy.
Mm-hmm.
If I thank the Lord for my therapist, because honestly, I would be imprisoned if I didn't. I didn't go speak to her once a week.
She does great.
Oh my gosh, she's fantastic. But you don't need a crisis or something crazy to have happened in your life to go to therapy. I think that everybody needs someone who's disconnected, unbiased, and can just sit there and listen and actually give you feedback,
I think being unbiased is huge, and being able to give a perspective that therapists were trained to think in a different way, right, than we do. They're trained to help us evaluate, analyze, and assess what we're going through and the thoughts that are going through our mind. So having that biased professional help you through whatever it is that you're going through or thinking is very important.
Also, just like besides like therapy, of course, like that's important, but there's like so many other ways to like boost mental clarity and like recenter in general, like going out for a walk, like you said before, fresh air, right?
That's my favorite like mental health escape.
Hot girl walk.
Yes, I love walks. I will take Gingy Girl, who's right here. I will take her out for like hours if I can.
Yeah.
I love to walk, fresh air. I love nature. Just like being outside gives me so much joy.
Yes.
And like that's my mental reset.
I love that.
That's my outlet.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so important too. I feel like people don't go outside enough. We're all like stuck in our houses.
Yeah.
So going outside for a walk, a hike, whatever, doesn't matter. Just get outside. It will help.
Even if you're just sitting outside.
Yes.
Like with a book, or if you're absolutely dead set on sitting on your phone, which is fine.
Right.
Sit outside on your phone.
Do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do. Just get the fresh air.
For sure.
Vitamin D. It's very important for your health. Both of them.
It is. I'm so glad you know what I was thinking.
Yep. Cutting back on TV and social media consumption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to delete the app again, but like I know why I re-downloaded the app, so like I have it. But I just scroll.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I know. It's addicting. And like especially TikTok at night, right? Like you're watching one video and you're like, this is the last video, and then your thumb just automatically scrolls. Doop, doop, doop. And it's like, God damn it. It's way too late.
Yeah. It's also like I get so many ideas from like Instagram specifically where I'm like looking through and I'm like, oh, I gotta save that. Oh, I gotta save that.
Right.
Oh, look at this. I gotta send this to you. I gotta send this to Alice. I gotta send this to my mom. And I'm like,
or you see one thing and then you're down a rabbit hole of things of like the same thing. Like true crime on TikTok. Like there's one video and it's like 15 parts. I'm like, I need to watch all of these parts right now because I need to know the entire story. Otherwise, like what? Just put it in one part.
Oh my God. No, it's so true.
Yeah. But yeah, like cutting back on the consumption is a goal.
Yeah.
Just doing other things, whatever those things are, walks, cleaning. I need to focus more on like cleaning, decluttering, organizing, decorating, things like that. I need to refocus my attention on things like that, because that's genuinely what's going to make me happy at the end of the day.
Right.
Not sitting on my phone.
No, 100%. Absolutely.
So that's on the list.
I think the other part of it is like just surrounding yourself with the right kind of people. If you're with people who uplift you, you're going to be in a better place regardless. But if you're around people who are constantly pulling you down, snip, snip, get rid of them. Let's go.
Yeah. Move on. They're not for you. They don't, help you. Not help you in like a benefit you type of way, but like if they're not supporting you and they're not aligning with what you believe in and with what you want with your life, then there's no reason to keep them around.
For sure. I definitely agree with that. And then just last but not least, like doing more of what fills your cup, whether that's going outside, reading, going through like a bunch of creative outlets, whatever that may be, drawing, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just do something that makes you happy and make time for it.
Yeah. That's important, is the make time for it is the hardest part.
100%. Not just like, oh, I'll do it sometime.
Right.
Find time.
Right. Even if you have to put it in your calendar. Put it in your calendar. Like, I'm setting aside an hour for this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to make plans? Okay, I can only do it at this time or at this time. It'll make a world of a difference. I'll let you know if it does, because I'll work on it. And lastly, which is a huge thing that I know myself personally I need to work on, is stop comparing myself to people and other women and other lives that I see online, because it's not healthy.
No.
And it's just, you shouldn't do that. And like everything online is fake. So
it's someone's highlight reel, right?
Yeah.
You're only seeing the best versions of them. You are not seeing the everyday, the struggle. And you have to remember that. Looking, because it's very, very easy to fall down that hole.
Yeah. It's hard.
It is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I compare plenty. Yeah. But it goes back to, is this serving you?
Right.
Is me being negative about myself or, feeling any kind of way about someone else, is that helping me get to where I want to be?
Right.
And reminding myself of that, because that's all you really can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just to kind of wrap up everything, right? Spring is coming. It's so exciting. It's finally getting warmer. And I know that we're looking to clear out all of our spaces, whether that be physically, mentally, your actual space, or even just your mental clarity. Mm-hmm. So we recommend, just giving a thought here, that you guys pick an area that you guys want to clean and then let us know what your version of spring cleaning has been. Mm-hmm. Tell us how it's going, because, we're doing our own version and we'll keep you guys updated as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Last but not least, thank you guys so much for watching. Or listening, of course, if you're not watching us. If you would like to watch us, please find us on YouTube at Chat MBTea. Also check out our Instagram at Chat MBTea, and get involved. Send us an email, send us a text on our website. Our email is chatmbt@gmail.com. We want to hear from you guys. We want to know what's going on in your lives and, see what you guys want to see.
Yeah. Thanks so much for listening and or watching. We hope you have a beautiful day, and we'll see you next time.
You as well. See you next time.
Bye.